Allison Cohen, the Orange Lutheran star, 5 goals today in a 16-9 setback, which will essentially decide the Trinity League title like it does every year against Mater Dei. Allison, as we saw up at Santa Barbara, there are stretches of brilliance that I'm sure in your heart that you hope that we can just stretch those out.
Yeah.
For instead of 2-3 minute bursts, a 7-minute quarter, we can stretch that over 28 minutes. That you just feel better about the direction. Like second half was great today. Outscoring them 7-6. Is that really just kind of like the evolution and the direction of this group? If we can keep that high level, just more consistent and over longer periods of time, that this group's going to be ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, I would say that it's honestly just like a confidence in getting those newer players that have a bigger role this year, just to be confident the whole game and to be confident to take those shots when they're open. Because I see glimpses of it all practice. I see glimpses of it. Like even in this game, we lost by 7 goals, but there were moments that were really good, and there were moments that if there was one more breaststroke kick up, we would have scored, and then that would be one more goal and just chipping away. So I would say definitely, yeah, just keeping that consistently, and also just like building confidence in all those players that have bigger roles this year.
The fact that for the longest time, before your group came along, and I mean not only current teammates, but obviously the ones that you played with, Mater Dei was the standard, then Orange Lutheran took it to another level, and now obviously it seems like Mater Dei's in the role where they want to take it to another level, not just for the sake of you ladies, but Newport Harbor, Oaks Christian, San Marcos, etc. I know as a woman that's played on the world stage and and brought home medals for her country, you love that. Is that something that is capable of this group? You're just waiting for it to flourish at the right time?
Yeah, I mean, we've had really good players all throughout my high school career here, and we've had just a lot of raw talent and athletic abilities, and I do think that we still have that, definitely. But again, it's just like getting those players that are new in that role to be confident, and then they'll be just as good as all of our past players. Because all these girls, they're going to college for water polo, they're in the running, they're the top players, but they just got to have confidence, and it's like what can I do every day to help them build that? So that's definitely where I'm coming from now, and I'm excited to just see, because we have 5 weeks left still, so I'm excited to see what we can do.
As a faith-based woman, just in terms of, because I mean obviously, the level that you ladies were playing at, especially after beating Mater Dei for the league championship last year, I think somebody thought it was going to be you or Mater Dei, that was going to win the darn thing, and then it ends up being Oaks Christian and Newport Harbor. Again, you can only be the best Allison Cohen, and this can only be the best Orange Lutheran. Comparison is the thief of joy, but just the fact that it's if we have that faith, if we have that belief, if we have that trust in each other, that trust in Melissa, all that matters is what you're doing in the playoffs. This is just the steps and the foundation and the evolution to get there. Is that what you're trying to remind some of these girls that maybe haven't been in this type of situation before?
Yeah, and also Brenda, our coach from last year, would always tell us it doesn't matter. We want to be winning at the end, and the last game of the season. And then her and Melissa both always talk about we only need to be winning by 1 goal.
Yeah.
So if we can just get it to where we win at the end by 1 goal, it could be the ugliest game ever, but we would still win. And faith-wise, I would just say every day coming, and we had a devotion the other week, and I was talking about in Colossians when it says that whatever you do, you should work at it with all your heart, and not for yourself, but for the Lord. So just showing up every day to work hard, not for ourselves, not to win, but because that's what we're called to do as Christians.
Absolutely. Well, you continue to be a great ambassador for the Lord and a great ambassador for Orange Lutheran. And I won't be surprised if it's round 4 against these same Mater Dei Monarchs in a little over a week's time down at the Newport Harbor tournament.
We're not in that tournament.
No, you're not.
No.
So
we're in the SoCal tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so we're gonna have to wait for round 4 and the postseason, and maybe round 5 in the regionals, because you were the last team standing, winning the whole thing last year at Long Beach City College. Absolutely. Allison, great job. Keep being a great leader and keep playing at a high level.
Thank you.